So, Tashak Armstrong here, not on camera today, but I have an unboxing that I wanted to share. Got the iPhone 12s in, as well as a couple of the cases and the MagSafe charger. So, wanted to check that out with you, go over that. And so we're going to check those out. These are the new boxes. Unlike the older boxes, which were like twice as thick, you have a much smaller packaging because there are some things that aren't here that we touched on in the video where we went over all the things that were announced. So let's get into it. This is the product red iPhone 12. Pretty thin box, not much in there. You just get the charging cable in the box. You've got your sticker, your manuals, the product red manual, and the SIM key. That's pretty much all you have in there. So let's go ahead and put that off to the side. So that is the product red. That is really nice. That is a really nice looking device. I really like the shape and the heft. And here is the iPhone 12 Pro. So this is the Pro, not the Pro Max. Let's put that off to the side. As you can see, thin box here as well. And this is the new color that they just put out, Pacific Blue. This is a really nice looking color. As you can tell, I kind of like bright colors. You can see my watch there, the watch strap I'm using with my Series 6. But this is the Pacific Blue. And same thing, you just get the charging cable in the box. You get the manuals info here and the SIM key. And that is it. No headphones, no power brick, which I've been talking about for a moment. I actually did a whole video on different power bricks you can purchase. I like this one. This is from Aki, and it has the dual ports here. So you've got one that'll charge at, like, I think this one was 18 watts or 20 some odd watts, and one at 60 some odd watts, a power delivery port. But that lets you charge a couple devices, your laptop and a phone at the same time. But we'll get more into that in another video. So these are the red, product red, Pacific Blue iPhone 12, iPhone 12 Pro. We also have something new with these that we talked about, which is the MagSafe chargers that are now available for the iPhone 12s, because they now have the magnets on the back where you can do the wireless charging. And so let's open that up. And you see you have here the whole deal, the whole charger. And let's get that out of there. Okay, there you go. So there's your mag charger. And there's magnets here in the rear of the phone that attaches like so. And that magnet is actually pretty strong. As you can see there, I'm holding the phone up by the magnet just to give you an idea of the strength of the magnet on there. That is a pretty doggone strong magnet. I mean, somebody asked me about today if you could have like a charger, a wall charger, something on a wall and just put this on it. Yeah, you can. I'm holding this just by the charger, and you see it's strong enough to hold that iPhone. But what about with the case? So with the new MagSafe chargers, you also have MagSafe cases. And so let's pop the tab here and crack that open. So when you take that out, one of the cool things about this is sometimes pushing an iPhone into a case can be a bit of a bother, but these have the magnets on the case. As you can see there, magnets in the case. So instead of kind of like really having to pop that in, it really fits in magnetically, and that just slides right in there, very easy. That is really nice. And then you can still use the MagSafe charger with the case, and that's actually pretty secure on there as well. And as you can see, it's still strong enough with the case on to hold that on there. So if a third party accessory comes out that's like a stand charger, similar to like something like this, but it has the magnets on it, you could totally just plop your iPhone on that and it's gonna stay. So what about comparisons to other iPhones? So I have an iPhone 12 here, and you can see the difference in size between the standard iPhone 12 here and the iPhone 11. So this is the 11, this is the 12. And as you can see, the 11, the body of the phone is a little bigger. And let's go ahead and turn on this 12 Pro so you can see what we're working with. And let's put this over here for reference. Let's go ahead and slide these over a little bit. And the difference between the 12 Pro, the 11, and the 12. So you can see the difference in bezels, all that, very minimal here. But what you do have that's notable is the difference in the construction. And I personally do like the more squared edges of this over the rounded edges. I was really liking when they put out the new iPads, the new iPad Pros, and they had the different edges as well. Really liked that. So I'm a fan of this type of industrial design over the rounded edges. The other thing to note is that the difference between these two phones is this has aluminum frame around it, so that's all aluminum there. On this, the 12 Pro, this is stainless steel. So that's one of the differences you're going to get between the two devices. You're going to get this really pretty polished stainless steel as opposed to the kind of matte aluminum. So if you prefer matte, that's what you're looking at on the iPhone 12, is a matte aluminum ring around it. Whereas again, on the 12 Pro, you've got this really pretty shiny stainless steel ring around the phone. Now, just for size comparison, here is the 11 Pro Max. In terms of size, here's the 11 Pro Max. That's what you're looking at in terms of size difference. iPhone 12 Pro, iPhone 11 Pro Max, iPhone 12. So those are your differences in sizes. That is what you're looking at in terms of size. Those are the different devices. So we're going to do a full review and have a full review on these devices coming up on reviews.org. Just wanted to run you through a quick unboxing and show you the difference in the sizes of the phone. These phones, these two, both have a similar spec with the display. They're both 6.1 inches. So the 12 and 12 Pro both have 6.1 inch screens. As you can see, they're the same size. They're both OLED screens, same amount of pixels per inch. It really is very similar. Where you're going to differentiate here is in the cameras. So you've got the three cameras here. You've got the telephoto, the wide angle, and the ultra wide. On this phone, on the iPhone 12, you just have the wide angle and the ultra wide, no telephoto. You also get the LiDAR on the Pro model, which you do not get on the iPhone 12. So there are a few other differences in the phones, and we'll get into all of that as we get into the full review. But I just wanted to give you a quick unbox so you can kind of see and get some initial impressions on these devices and on the MagSafe and see what that's all about. So I'm Tashaka Armstrong. Tashaka Explains It All. Again, follow me. I'll have a full review, as well as I'll have some Instagram videos up and different things for you to check out as we work our way through this review and get to the full review.